rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the silver trunks. He weighed in at 214 pounds. A veteran of 20 pro fights, hailing from Kansas City, Missouri, Twin River Casino, Brian Imes. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the red, white, and blue trunks. He weighed in at 214 pounds. His pro record, perfect. 3 wins, no losses, with all 3 victories coming by way of submission. Hailing from Moscow, Russia, ladies and gentlemen, Yuri, the Russian polar bear, Panferov. The man in charge of the action when the bell rings, Mr. Kevin McDonald.
All right, gentlemen, 3 rounds under the unified rules. We went over those in the back. I saw you both touch gloves, so return to your corners. Best of luck to you.
Kevin McDonald, by far the handsomest referee in the business. Look at that Fu Manchu stash he's got going on tonight.
I love Kevin McDonald.
Looks great as always.
The best, Kevin the ref.
All right, about to get underway in the 3rd fight of the night here on UFC Fight Pass. Yuri Panferov, the human, that's the wrong guy. The Russian polar bear against the human cockfighter, Brian Imes. And Panferov coming out right away with some rights and lefts. Big looping overhand right, down goes Imes.
I would not want to have Yuri on top of me so quick into the fight. It's a lot of time.
No, this is what Panferov does. He just, like you said, he just mauls you like the polar bear that he is. And we're only 15, 20 seconds into round number 1, so Imes already in a little bit of a predicament here.
Imes doing a decent job. He's keeping the overhook. He's controlling Yuri's posture, keeping the head down, right? You know, Yuri definitely wants to try to bring his head up a little bit higher. He wants to post his hands on the chest and try to, you know, slowly, you know, get a little elevation so he can come down with his punches.
Imes is a pretty busy guy outside of the cage as well. Owns his own company, works as a carpenter, builds decks. Also has his own clothing line, Hillbilly Fightwear.
Hillbilly Fightwear.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll check that
That's
out
awesome.
after the fight. I believe he wore it to the cage, so.
He did have that shirt on, actually. Yeah, you're right.
So far, Panferov in control. Left hands to the body.
Yuri's just being patient. He's slowly improving his position. He's up a little higher. He's got to be careful, though. He's going to get rolled here if he's not careful. Imes is doing a really good job of controlling Yuri's posture. You can see right now he's got his right arm over the top. He's going to attack a Kimura. Right now, he's trying to, you know, attack Yuri's right arm.
I think this is what 20 pro fights get you too, Joe. A lot of guys who maybe not in this experience, they get in this position early in a fight, 10, 15 seconds in, and they panic.
He's had a lot of experience. He's very good at surviving, right? The more you're in there, like even when things are going, you know, not your way, he's still staying calm. He's in a very bad way right now, though.
This is a little bit tougher. Panferov trying to rain down the right to left hand. There's a big right to the forehead, followed by another left and right. Imes now just covering up.
Imes has to take a chance here. He has to try to just roll and try to get up. And he might get hit in the process, but he's doing a good job using this fence. He's almost got his leg in front. Yuri really wants to try and pull him away from the fence here. This is a situation where Imes is using the fence pretty effectively. He's going to block the hand. He's going to try and punch with the right.
Ooh, nice right and left there.
Solid shot.
Another right hand to the side of the head. Panferov drops the elbow to the temple.
Elbow. This is going to be over pretty quickly, I think, maybe.
I'm just starting to run out of gas, and Kevin McDonald steps in and waves it off with 2:39 to go in round number 1. Smart decision by McDonald. Panferov just too much right away, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, we said in the beginning, you know, he's a Russian polar bear, right? You don't want that guy on top of you right off the bat. And when you give him that much time, he's going to slowly improve. He can be very patient, take his time, and then slowly, you know, smash you out.
And those last 2 right and left hand combos followed by the elbows really did in Brian Imes. You know, for early on, he looked like he was going with a little ground and pound, but Imes doing a nice job deflecting. He tried to roll, but here it is right now, Joe, the beginning of the end for Imes.
We're going to see that really nice elbow.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the end. He did a great job. He was picking his shots, right? You know, so there's 2 ways you can go about it. You can either land, like, overwhelm people and hit them with a lot of shots in rapid succession and get the referee to stop it, or you just try to land really solid, thunderous shots and do a lot of damage, you know, but pick it away. And that's what the Russian polar bear did that time.
And what I like about Panferov, and it may be overstating it, but for a guy that now has 4 first-round finishes, he's incredibly patient. He doesn't look like someone who's trying to go for the finish right away. Seems to let it come to him and take what the opponent gives him.
Yeah, I mean, his longest fight as a pro is like 4.5 minutes. His shortest is like, just under 3 minutes.
2.5, right? Under 3 minutes.
Yep. So, but he's definitely, he has not a ton of experience, fight-wise in the cage, but he showed a lot of, patience and taking his time there.
So Panferov now 4-0 as a pro. He was 5-0 as an amateur, so that's 9-0 in mixed martial arts action in any capacity. You got to wonder what's next at this point. Perhaps a step up on the next card, a fight maybe that could drag him into those deeper waters that you and I talked about in the pre-fight, where you want to see a guy go past the first round. You want to see a guy get that experience, maybe even have a little adversity, take a couple of shots, and have to fight back for a change. And in this case, it's just another dominant victory for him. I'm very interested to see, Joe, what the next step is for Panferov.
Yeah, it's hard. You get a guy like Yuri. Like, guys don't want to fight someone like that. You don't want to fight guys that's got, 4-0 with all first-round finishes.
All right, let's send it up to Adam Palazzo, our cage announcer, with the particulars.
Your winner, 2 minutes, 21 seconds into round number 1 by TKO, the Russian polar bear, Yuri Panferov.